The George Valley, close to Zanin, has long been a paradise for avocado farmers, but it's turning into a battleground. Private security companies patrol night and day, keeping an eye on the area's green gold. Avocados, macadamia nuts and timber have become prime targets for organised criminals. Some farmers have lost up to 20% of their produce in the past couple of years. Each break-in looks more or less the same.
So they are very determined, if they have identified a farm, to steal the avos. But whether it's fencing, they have the methods to cut it, to climb over it, to crawl under it, but to get in, so they are very determined.
It's difficult to say how much they can steal. It depends on the size of the group, how well they're organized, how much transport they've got. But to steal a ton is not uncommon. To steal up to, I would say, 4 tons an evening would sort of be a maximum.
I would be lying to you if I said to you, yes, so much was taken, but it's been just seen as a normal to take. So the thieving has been happening non-stop there.
With nearly 15,000 hectares of orchards, South Africa is one of the biggest avocado producers in the world. 3/4 of its farmers report suffering from theft. Avocados, once stolen, are incredibly difficult to trace. The farmers have struggled to find a solution.
What people have tried was to micro-dot it, where you get a unique number and you actually spray the fruit. That would definitely be a positive way of proving that the fruit came from you. But once again, the volumes are just such that it's I don't think they ever managed to get it practically or implemented.
Once the avocados have been stolen, it's already too late. Ian's farm resembles many others. The 45-hectare property is surrounded by an electric fence and alarm system, allowing him to react fast. His neighbour, Sandile, faces the same issues, but as a macadamia nut farmer, his product is even more appealing to criminals.
These are our nuts. 45 rands a kg. It's a lot of money, so this becomes just gold for everyone, and most definitely gives you a sleepless night that you've spent the whole season in the rain, putting fertilizer, irrigation, paying employees, and someone just on that, just about when you're about to harvest and get you the worth for your money, and someone just comes and picks it up there in the lands or in the bins.
Private security operators are beginning to better understand how the thieves work. K9 Security has 230 employees.
Here's where we find 6 bags full outside in the bananas. These bananas is where they used to hide to wait for the guard to pass. When he passes, it's where they enter. They came and pick.
The gangs are able to pick their way through a hectare in the space of an hour, filling trucks overnight. These photos show some of the seized cargo and those who have been caught. Facing poverty, many still try their luck though. 1 ton of avocados sold in South Africa is worth about €1,000, 3 times that when exported.
95% of the guys tell us that they're stealing because they don't have a job. And this is easy money. It's really easy money. Come cut a fence, fill a few bags, load it and you're gone.
The risk for potential thieves is low. Fruit theft is not considered a major crime, and court cases rarely lead to convictions. Farmers are desperate for the authorities to take this issue more seriously. Industry experts say the real reason for the growing problem of theft is that international demand for avocado has driven up the value of the crop, making it a more attractive target.
Things have not always been as good financially as they are now, and it doesn't mean that in 5 or 10 years' time that the business will be as profitable as it is now. So you have your cycles. So we can't just think, very, very short term. Yes, when the prices go down, it might be a threat to certain farmers' existence or viability.
But it was
While farmers are staying afloat despite the thefts, this might not always be the case.
We have one of our clients, Alex Farmer, he's in Perth now. He's a lychee and an avocado farmer, and he left about 2 months ago.
Avocado theft is also on the rise in Mexico, New Zealand and Spain. As long as global demand soars, the fruit will remain a ripe target.